Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Jake here, and just bringing to you a little video here of this e-scooter that I bought there about a month and a half ago, and this is the Evercross EV10K Pro, and it's just a basic commuter scooter. It's more of a budget scooter, in most people's opinions, anyways. So it's got 10-inch wheels to it, solid rubber tires. It's got the single motor up front, 500 watts, and I think that's 500 watts peak. It only has the one actual physical mechanical brake, and I think it has a regenerative brake in the motor. Didn't seem to work that well, but I didn't really notice it when I was braking downhill. But anyways, got a little light, not much of a light. It's foldable. It's got front and rear suspension, and it weighs about 35 pounds. So I'm gonna take it out for a little run here and talk about it as I go. The steering mechanism turns to a certain degree and then stops, so you don't oversteer and flip on your face. And anyways, so just going to give you a little shot of the headlight here. It's not very bright, but probably recommend adding an extra light. But anyways, here I go. Started it off in drive mode, which there's 3 different modes. The drive mode got me up to, since I'm in Canada, I got it programmed set to kilometers instead of miles. But basically the drive mode, I got up to about around 20 kilometers an hour on a flat surface with no headwind. And there's also eco mode, and there's a sport mode, which I'll show that here now in a minute. But I didn't mind it. There I'm showing a shot of how small the deck is. It's kind of small. Yeah, it didn't fit my feet very well. So it's only about just shy of 6 inches wide, about 5.9 inches wide, and about 17 inches long. So it's kind of a small deck on it. The ride comfort was, tolerable. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horribly bumpy. It was decent, I guess, or as I said, tolerable. My biggest issue with this scooter was that it didn't have enough power. Basically, the motor is only 500 watts, and I think I read that it was actually 500 watts peak. So probably 250 or 350 rated. So now I'm going to put it into eco mode. And so the eco mode is very slow. Does it save a lot of battery? Not really sure. I never really tested that out in the different modes, but it basically only got me up to about 12 kilometers an hour, which is pretty slow, and it's kind of boring. So you can almost, most people can jog that fast easily. But so the eco mode is kind of slow. And then I set it to sport mode, which in the app on the phone, you can set the sport mode to reach 25 kilometers an hour, or you can set it to 30 kilometers an hour. And I've had it. I did have this scooter up to about, with my weight, I had it up to about 29 kilometers an hour, which was fairly fast for a small scooter. With larger scooters, a faster speed might be better, but yeah, the only thing I didn't like about it was the weakness of the motor and the brakes. Of course, the brakes weren't great. I went down some steep hills and I had a bit of trouble stopping, so it was kind of scary. I would only recommend this scooter to people that just want something very basic and something very light. Of course, I had to show my wicked motocross Dollarama gloves, but don't tell anybody I rode in the hallway. Anyways, thanks for watching. If any other questions, shoot them down below. Cheers.